wanted to tell my mom, but at the same time I didn't.
Fat chains, fly new chicks and new kicks.
Brasil. Aí, MSQ, Laboratório Fantasma. É nóis. Parceiro.
Os manos no posto, trampando a contragosto, feliz ou oposto. Aposto que sei da dureza, que é a tristeza, deformando o seu rosto. Se carros falassem, talvez o mundo escuro.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Detroit Pistons as they go up against the Indiana Pacers. Checking out the Pacers, they're not satisfied.
Check microphone. Hello.
Especially when they slow it down. They minimize turnovers.
Well, to me, they're better at threes, so they got to give themselves credit.
Kenny, always still want to.
We are live from the Palace of Auburn Hills for this Eastern Conference battle featuring the Pistons here in Detroit. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. And, of course, Alexis Aginson. He's a guy getting integrated right now, still settling in with his new team.
You know, that trade that you mentioned isn't making front-page news, but sometimes the best trades are the quiet ones. But I really believe this is going to pay dividends for this team in the future.
Yeah, you don't always have to make the huge splash to make the biggest impact. A lot of times when you can just fill voids and find the right role players, that can be equally
effective. Gatorade all fueled up and ready to go. Freak in at point guard. Paul George is out there with Allen. Then it's Ellis, and it's Mahimi in at the 5 down low. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. It's Jackson with the drive. Meeks outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against Milwaukee.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it. That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Stan Van Gundy had a moment to share with me. A key concern for his side is how to keep Monte Ellis from running amok on their defense. He said there are very few players in the league who can take a sliver or a seam in a defense and turn it into 2 points as efficiently as Monte Ellis does. He said one step and he's at the rim. We have to move our feet as a unit or he'll get to the rim all game long. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. And so it's Indiana with it. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, the bench production in that game was terrific. Points from multiple sources.
Yeah, everybody that stepped on the floor played and made a contribution.
Turn that down.
And that's
No sound.
always a positive thing.
Here's Jackson. Paul George making his last shot. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Not looking good for him so far. 4 straight misses to start the game.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Jackson. Freak passes to Mahimi. The shot by George, wide open. The three-pointer is right on target. George has got 5 points so far. Jackson with it. Really played well against Milwaukee's last outing. And the layup is good.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Ellis. A beautiful reverse layup.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Outside Jackson. He feeds it to Drummond. Outside for Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Meeks with the steal. Pops. Jackson misses.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Now, here's Mahimi after a miss for Reggie Jackson, and the basket good. Here's Jackson. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Drummond dishes to Morris. There's a screen. Jackson up top, out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Fires it up. Again, the miss by Jackson.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Ellis kicks to Freak. Down low, and it's Mahimi finishing it off.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Outside Jackson. Drummond of screen. Shoots off the screen. Tries again, and the layup is up and in.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now here's Freak. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. On the wing, Ellis. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound by Mahimi. Good D by Drummond. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Morris. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morris has got his first 2 points. The Pacers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Now here's Freak. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now here's Jackson. The dish to Drummond. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
The Pacers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Now, here is Morris. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Arthur, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
The Pistons shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Detroit. And a change for the Pacers. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Monte Ellis. Free throw good for Morris.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers. There you go, fans. Your Pistons dancers. Make some noise, Detroit.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pick up by Hill. Freak kicks to Hill, and that one is stuffed right through.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Drummond. Allen with the rebound.
Well, he won't miss the best of positions there.
George, no good.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Outside Jackson, and the foul called on Freak.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
A different look here for Detroit. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Andre Drummond. Smith comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Johnson in for Jody Meeks. Indiana also making some changes. Turner comes in for Lavoy Allen. And it's Hill in for Paul George.
If they think that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they're mistaken.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Jackson. Now Freak. The rebound by Johnson.
You know what? His finishing ability not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Now here's Jackson. It's Ajinça, top of the key. On the wing, Jackson. He's guarded by Hill. Jackson misses.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Freak.
Have a seat, Freak. Always happens. Come back in and lose.
And so here is Indiana. 4-point game. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Freak, he's in at the point. Mahinmi is out there with Lavoy Allen. Then it's Paul George, and it's Hill in at the 2 spot. Pacers have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And both free throws good from Freak. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And Meeks kicks to Caldwell Pope. Drummond with a screen on Hill. And here's Meeks. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Here's Drummond. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic was simply terrific. He ended with 32 points and was really a dynamic force, finding teammates and playing tough D on the other end. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the three by Detroit. To the inside, Mahimi, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
There's a good screen. Meeks can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Tell me about it.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Freak. With the second effort. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and she'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Monte Ellis checked in for the Pacers. Meeks passes to Morris from 13 and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Now here's Freak. He's got 5. Outside, George. The 19-foot shot. Offensive rebound.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Meeks dishes to Caldwell Pope. Drummond the screen. Jumper off the screen. And the rejection by Mahimi. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Caldwell Pope. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. That's on Monte Ellis.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious. Checking out the game, Kentavious Caldwell Pope has had. He's got 8 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
For Indiana, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Pistons leading by 3. And Meeks kicks to Drummond. The Pistons working the ball around now. Arthur, no good. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Freak kicks to George. The feed now to Freak. Six to shoot. Mahimi passes to George. That doesn't go either for George. Detroit's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Meeks dishes to Caldwell Pope. And Meeks kicks to Drummond. Arthur passes to Morris. Feeds it to Drummond. Puts it up. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Freak. 5 points in the game. Outside, George. There's the pick. To the middle, Mahimi pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now, here's Meeks. He has 6. Stolen by George. Rebound, Detroit. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Meeks outside, and he gets the bucket. Meeks got 9.
And hard to pass on that good a look from three-point range, even if you've got a clear path to the basket.
Down low, here's Freak. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. And it's 7 points for Freak.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. It's good. This game is all even. Freak's got 6 here in this quarter.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Here's Caldwell Pope. 9 points in the game so far. Drummond with it. Mahimi on him. And it's Drummond missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Ellis can't get it to go. The Pistons have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Caldwell Pope. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Just 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Meeks in the game.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
Let's go to our 2K leaderboard. 3-point shooting, where you expect to see some high percentages from the shooting guard position. And that's just what this group has provided. And you look...
Dude, I got a good pill for this toothache.
Meeks, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc. And, of course, Monte Ellis, several spots down.
You don't have to be a great shooter to play two guard, but it does help. And pretty much all of these guys fit into that great category.
Yeah, that's safe to say. I mean, these guys don't know the meaning of cold streaks. They're either hot, red hot, or sizzling. Those are the kind of shooters they are from downtown.
Here's Freak following the score by Reggie Jackson. And Hill has it in the corner. Allen dishes to Freak. From 13, that one off the back iron and out. Pistons leading by 5. Here's Morris. It's rebounded by Indiana. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And George kicks to Allen. He dishes it to Freak. Hands it from downtown. Freak's got 9 points in the quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Right side Jackson. Here's Drummond. Excellent D there from Allen.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Got that one up quick. Freak's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really. hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Freak, following the score by Reggie Jackson. Freak kicks to Ellis. Shot off the pick. That one bounces around and comes back out.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here's Jackson. 11 points in the game. There's the three. Another three for Detroit.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Freak kicks to Allen. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Now here's Freak, guarded by Jackson. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
What a stellar outing in this one for Freak. He's got 14 points and 6 assists.
And with the ball in his hands, he's made terrific passes, but also when he's gotten to the line, he's been consistent as well.
Yeah, I like that combination, guys. I mean, going to make your coach happy when you're getting it done in those areas, taking care of the ball, finding your teammates, and then knocking down free throws. Those are winning things.
And the first half comes to...
All right, Kevin, here.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Talk about some great numbers for Jackson. He's got 16 points and also a block shot. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there.
We've got Reggie Jackson, Arthur out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Jody Meeks, and it's Morris in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Jackson with it. Now, here's Meeks. Pass to Morris. Shoots from the line. Can't get it to go. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Now, Freak. Dishes it to Mahinmi. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Morris into the lane. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Meeks. 6th in three-point field goal percentage. 7th in steals. And tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And, you know, back to his efficiency from 3. You know, defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really not having any success.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
The first free throw is good.
Freak. 2 shots.
Good on both. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. It's Drummond with the drive. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. Indiana trailing here. And here's Freak. He's got 17. Inside, here's Allen, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Andre Drummond picks one up.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And Allen drops them both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Jackson. He's got 18. To the paint. Here's Drummond. It's hauled in by George. Indiana leading. Here's Freak. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Freak's got 4 this quarter.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Morris a screen. Outside Jackson. Goes up on the wing. And Detroit again with the bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
There's the pick. Here's Ellis. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Indiana. They reside in the 7th slot right now in the early part of the season. And, of course, the Detroit Pistons tied right now.
And right now for the Pistons, they haven't attracted any serious attention here in the early season. It's been the kind of average start that most had predicted.
Well, at least they haven't self-destructed. I mean, they're right there with all the other teams in the thick of the early playoff chase. That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Move the ball and stick it to
They double him with Drummond. And Mahinmi with the stuff. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead and then the other one storms right back.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Jackson. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And he gets it to go. Meek's got 16 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
There's the pick. And George, here we go. And a foul call on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And their last game, a tight win, and it was the success at the foul line that played a huge part in it, and he was probably the deciding factor.
Greg, we've seen it so often. I mean, when you're talking close games, it typically comes down to free throw shooting, and he was on target from the stripe. You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Jackson is doubled. Pass to Morris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Morris with a screen on Allen. Here's Jackson. Arthur passes to Morris. Here's Jackson. Again, the Pistons score.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Freak. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many.
Has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put up.
Looking over there at Greg, he's enjoying every second of it,
Yes,
Mark.
he is.
Yeah.
Me
Listen,
too.
the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now the pass to George. And Indiana, another three.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Outside Jackson. To the middle. Morris dishes to Arthur.
Oh, yeah, water.
And Detroit again with the bucket.
Quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Freak with it. 21 points in the game on the wing, Ellis. He kicks to Freak. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 3 assists tonight.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Morris a screen. Here's Jackson. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Jackson's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Now here's Freak. D right on him. It's stolen by Arthur.
Forcing a temperature.
Here's Meeks. Here's Morris. And it's good. Walk through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Pacers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And now the fast break. Meeks with the ball. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The buckets. Pacers trail by 6. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. Freak, he's in at point guard. Allen is out there with Paul George. Then there's Ian Mahimi. And it's Ellis in a 2-guard.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
The Pistons shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Outside Jackson. Drummond passes to Jackson. Excellent defense from Freak.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close. Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Jackson with it. George picks him up. From downtown, the Pacers pull it in. Freak's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Ellis penetrating. Rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Here's Arthur. The Pacers pull it in. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Morris dishes to Jackson. Here's the screen. To the left wing. Here's Arthur. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Darrell Arthur. Shooting.
And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one.
And that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession game.
Freak. He shoots again. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket. Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Mahimi. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
It's stolen by Mahinmi. Fast break. Here comes Indiana.
All the way, baby.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Pistons lead it. Jackson with it. George picks him up. Jackson kicks to Morris. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Outside for George. Indiana again missing.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
It's Jackson with the drive. Here's Drummond. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Here's Ellis. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Jackson kicks to Meeks. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. Looking at the game for George, he's got 11 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
And he gets it to go. Meeks got the lead up to 6 now for the Pistons.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Mahinmi. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Drummond, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Pistons making a change here. Jinsa's checked in.
You really have to like the work they put in at the free throw line here in the half. I mean, they've been really aggressive in drawing fouls, and then they've been able to knock down their free throws.
Morris, no good.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Meeks with the steal, and now the fast break. Meeks with the ball. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Now here's Jackson. Kicks to Arthur. Jackson up top. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Jinsa with the bucket.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it too.
Now Freak.
Move the ball. Stick it to
He feeds it to Ellis. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Meeks passes to Jackson. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And now a 10-point Piston lead.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pistons leading by 10. There's the dish to Jinsa. Here's Arthur. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Jackson is doubled. Morris kicks to Ajinça. And there's the 3-second violation. Pacers trail by 11. Here's Freak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First one falls for him.
All right. At the line of the let's keep it up.
And both free throws good from Freak. Detroit leading by 9. And here's Jackson. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Arthur. Shot clock at 5. No good. And Indiana will come the other way. To the middle. It's stolen by Ajinça. And now the fast break. Meeks with the ball. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Meeks, he has 23 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
And so Meeks nails both of them. Here's Freak. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Not time to panic yet, guys.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
And he gets it to go.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Ajinça. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Freak missing. Pistons leading by 10. Meeks inside the 3-point line. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Outside, George. Pulls up from the corner. And it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Back to Jackson. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 14, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Open.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Jackson. And he overshot that one, missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Kept alive.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
Yeah, he's got his hands all over this game, impacting it in just about every category.
So it's the Pistons now. 10-point lead. Pass to Meeks. Morris with the screen for Jackson. Now the feed to Morris. He dishes it to Arthur. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ajinça. Rebound by Mahinmi. Mahinmi's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Freak. That's short off the rim.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Ellis can't get it to go. Pistons leading by 10. Meeks, good. Meeks got 17 now, just in the second half.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And George, here we go.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller. To him, it is to work yourself out of it.
That free throw, no good. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinski. And a change for the Pacers. Hill's checked in, and he sinks the second. Pacers trail by 13. Here's Freak. Tries again, and Hill finishes inside.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
The drive by Jackson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Jackson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
And Meeks kicks to Jackson. From 18 feet away, and Detroit again with the bucket.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
It's George on the wing. Feeds it to Freak. Back to George. Launches a three. That's good. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Detroit.
Right, Steve, and they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, Clark, for them throughout this game.
No opportunity really to coast, although the score may appear that they did. I love the way they came together whenever things started to look bleak.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And it's always nice to get win number 1 against an opponent you'll be seeing a total of 4 times over the course of the year. They really set the tone tonight for their season series against the Pacers.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Jackson.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Reggie Jackson.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille